welcome to the Craft House by April. Today I'm going to be making twin girl baby shower gifts. They're going to be signs that they can hang in their nursery with their names on them. Okay, let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you a trick because I want to stain these circles, but I just don't really have the time and I really need to go ahead and get started on this. So we're going to do a faux stain with acrylic paint. Okay, so I'm going to show you on this piece of wood what it looks like because I know it works on this, and I'm going to be testing it out today on this project to see if it works on plywood. So I just go ahead and put a layer on. And then I take a paper towel and wipe it right off. So it gives it that stained appearance. It's not going to make a big difference because I'm going to be painting right back over it with white. So it's not going to be that noticeable. But this is a great tip for if you are on a time crunch and you don't want to stain it, or you don't feel like staining it, or it's raining, or you don't have stain. So we're going to try it on the plywood. I've done this before with black. I've also done it with the gray. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm trying to hurry because I don't want it to completely dry on me. And plywood soaks a whole lot faster than regular 1x4s. Okay, hopefully it's not dried in too much because I should have probably done it one half at a time. Ooh, it's messy. Okay, it's working though, and I'm happy with it. I still wanted to see the grain through. And it's a rustic piece, so it doesn't have to be perfect. I am going to go ahead and paint the sides like this. With a brush, a smaller brush. I'm just going to go around. And I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm just going to paint the sides, and I will be back and show you the finished product of these two. Okay, so they are completely dry and ready for the next step. And just so you know, in case you're curious, I used chocolate bar as the brown. It doesn't matter what color you decide to go with. I just picked what I had in my craft room. Okay, I'm going to take some white, and I'm still going to use a bigger brush. This is 1.5 inches. Let me see. Okay. And I'll show you over here how I'm going to do this. I'm just going to go from left to right. And this is probably going to need at least 2 layers. Okay, I'm going to finish it down here. Okay, I'm almost done with the first layer, and I'll show you. Okay, so this would be layer number 1. I'm going to go ahead and do that to this piece as well, and then I'll be back to show you layer number 2. Okay, so now I'm ready to do the second layer. Continuing left to right. Okay, I think this is pretty good. Okay, I'm going to do to the other one, and then we're going to work off of this. Okay, it is dry, I believe dry enough. So I'm going to take my sanding block, and I'm just going to rough it up a little bit, try to get some of the white off the edges. Wipe it off. And there you go. That's our surface that we're going to be working with, and I'm going to do the same to the other one, and we'll get started on painting the flowers. I'm going to take this circle and line it up below this one to give myself an arch. It'll give me an arch to work off of. Okay. And I already did it on the other one as well. You can barely see it. I don't even think you'll be able to see it. But there's a very light pencil line. So I'm going to start working my flowers off of that line. And we are going to be getting into candy pink with a little bit of light pink. And I do have something that I'm going to be mimicking off my phone. That's how I do most of my projects. Okay, so I'm going to start with the candy pink. And I'm going to make this my first rows here, and then one on each side. And then the other will be down here. And this is just to give me an idea of where I'm going to put them. And let's go ahead and work on those. I'm going to make them bigger. All right, I'm going to mix in some of this light pink. All right, and that's created a really pretty pink. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other one. Right here. I'm definitely in the season of baby showers. I'd probably go, oh, I don't know, 5 or 6, maybe a year. And just as many, if not more, birthday parties too. Probably triple the amount of birthday parties. So I do a lot of homemade gifts. I do them sometimes for birthdays, showers. Okay. And I'll get our next step ready. Okay, let's get started on the little teal turquoise tulips and then some leaves to go around it. I'm going to start with the tulips. I used Ocean Breeze. Actually, I think I want to use a smaller brush. Okay. And we're just going to do the classic tulip flower, nothing fancy. Okay. And it doesn't have to be exact on both ends. And then I'm going to get into my green to do some of the leaves. I'm going to do one up here. And it's kind of like a teardrop. And I'll bring you a little closer so you can see. Okay, hopefully you can see that better. Sometimes I'll draw a line, maybe you can see it better over here. I'll just draw a line and then bow out and make a point. Meet at the point, like a teardrop. Let's see, we're gonna do one here and here. My mom's actually going to be crocheting some little baby sneakers that match. They're very cute. They kind of look like Converses, but they're knitted gray and white with pink. Super cute. Knit, crochet, I don't know what I said, but I meant crochet. If I said knit, I don't know. That is not my area. Okay, just 2 more leaves up here. I was trying to wait for the paint to dry a little more, so it looks better. I don't know if I like that there, but we're supposed to do one more. Okay, it's fine. Okay. Then it wants me to put a little bit of color into the center. And I'm going to use that same brush. Okay, I'm just going to get into this color right here. It's called Quartz Scarlet. It's one of my favorites. Just put a little circle in the middle. And then I'll just add a few lines on the outside of it. And I'll bring it closer now. I still need to add a couple stems. Hold on one second. Hold on. Okay. So here's how that side looks. Now I'm going to flip it. And I'm going to do this side here. And then I will be doing the other board, and I will be back. Okay, I'm going to add one more step before we get started on the gold arrows. I added these little tiny flowers, and I'm just going to show you how I did that. I just do 3 circles. And then I go back over with the pink, the lighter pink. And that was it. That's all I did. They're just, gives it more detail to the painting. And I'm going to add a little bit of green back in. Connect it. And there we go. I'm going to start with this color, which is called Golden Brown. And then I'll be adding some metallic gold in over top. So I'm just going to make an arrow. This is the head of the arrow. All right. Okay. That'll work. Okay, I'm kind of playing this part by ear. Okay. So far, let me see, how do I want to end this? I want it to look woodsy, like it's a stick. Let me see, what do you guys think? Okay, I'm just going to give it another coat. Okay, and I'm going to add some gold in after this dries. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and get my Cricut ready. I'm going to put their names in here, and I don't think you'll really be able to see what I'm doing, but we'll try. This is connected to my Cricut. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to see it, but let me show you. I'm looking for a font that I want to use. Can you see it? Yeah, there you go. I'm looking for a font. And I think I'm going to go with maybe this one. And the first name is Roselle. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. I haven't got to talk to them yet about it. But I'm going to go ahead and input their names, figure out what size I need to make it, and then I'll show you what the Cricut does. I'm going to show you how to use my Cricut. I've went ahead and put the name on here. You can't see it. I haven't used this in a while. I only use it for stencils. So let's see how this goes. My mat's not very sticky anymore. Okay, I think this end sticks a little bit better. Okay, I'm going to line it up on the grid. I'm going to go ahead and send my stencil I need to make to the machine. All right, let's see if this is going to work. It's not sticking very well. I'm used to it working like this when I do use it. Hopefully once the razor gets going, it will keep it on there. All I needed to do is make me the stencil. So far, so good. A lot of people use their Cricut for vinyl. I haven't even tried to get into that yet. It's not something I'm really wanting to get into anyway. Okay, so it did mess up. But just the end of it, and honestly, I think I can salvage it. And I'm going to cut out the other name now. Okay, we're going to go ahead and try to do the other name, which is Gazelle. If this doesn't work out, I'll just freehand them. I really need to get myself some new mats and some new razors for it. I'm holding it down so it doesn't slip off. Jeremy will spray it with an adhesive for me sometimes, but he's at work. We're almost there. Okay, I'll show you what it looks like. Okay. Okay. So here's one of my stencils, and I will just paint this onto my signs. I'm going to stencil on this stencil. I'm going to make sure that it's pretty even. Let's see. So it looks about even. I'm not an absolute perfectionist. I wing a lot of it because I've learned that it just wastes more time, and it's not always necessary. Okay, and then I went ahead and taped the parts of the E that I need to put back on. So when I stencil, it leaves that spot white. Okay. Now, I'm going to use that same brown color, and I go ahead and dip it, and then I come back over here and kind of blot it. And you want to press down, make sure it's flush. Okay. I can't wait to see these little girls. They're going to be absolutely gorgeous. Both of their parents are beautiful. And I'll post a picture of them at their shower holding the signs, so you can see it if you want to go check out my craft page on Facebook, The Craft House by April. Okay. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm going to let it dry before I take off the little marks on the E's. But it's beautiful. I love it. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stencil the other one because that one I actually kind of messed up on the stencil. It didn't cut it out all the way. So I'm going to have to fix that and freehand that, but I will show you what it looks like, and then we will add our gold touches, and then we're done. Okay, and I'm going to show you. And it's a cute little baby shower gift. Let's see. There you go. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you like it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and finish the other one, and I will show you both at the end. Okay, so here's the two signs for the baby's room. I think they turned out super cute. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope that you can make something yourself. Okay, you can actually use whatever you have. I actually used leftover baseball signs that we had. And as far as the lettering goes, freehand it. It would be just as cute. If this wouldn't have worked out for me, I would have totally just hand painted it on. Or if you don't have a Cricut, you can always just go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby and get some stencils. And I used stencils for years before my Cricut. And now I do a lot of hand painting and a lot of handwriting, because I don't want to mess with the Cricut a lot of times because it gets on my nerves and irritates me sometimes. But that's also the user, so I can't wait to give this to them for their baby shower gift. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye.